God damn it. Alright. There's nothing in there. So yeah, it's pretty snowy outside right now. And this would be the point when I stop mountain biking till springtime, because it just gets too cold, wet, muddy, windy, snowy.
Oh dear God.
Dark and scary outside. But I would like to try to keep mountain biking through the winter this year. I'm going to try to do something I've never done before. I'm going to mountain bike all through winter, and I'm going to try to get in shape, because I kind of neglected it at the end of this summer because it got super smoky outside and couldn't really ride much. It's like 2 months of it being too smoky to even go outside. And therefore, I still need to lose a couple pounds. So my plan was to go to the bike shop and get a bunch of stuff to make mountain biking in the winter more pleasant. And I asked the person, I told him, I was like, here's all the reasons I don't mountain bike in the winter. You know, what can I get? And she was like, oh, there's all sorts of stuff you can get. If you get all this stuff, you'll love mountain biking in the winter time. She's like, first you gotta check out this waterproof jacket. And I was like, ooh, that's nice. But it was $270. And then she's like, ooh, these thermal leggings too. This is a must. I was like, ooh, nice. Yeah, that's great. $170. This thermal base top, $60. These waterproof pants, $200. These gloves, $48. A face mask, $33. Waterproof shoes, $176. And a single pair of socks for like $55. And I was like, wow, that would be great if I was Bill Gates. So I left, went home, and I was just rummaging through all my stuff, and I was like, surely I can find something. I found an old pair of thermal leggings from when I used to go snowboarding when I was like 16, and I was like, okay, sweet. And I found this cotton sweatshirt, and I was like, awesome, that'll work. And a pair of snowboarding gloves. And I was like, perfect, I got everything I need, this will be great. So at that point, I headed out on this ride, which we're going to watch right now. And I'm going to try to make some videos as I go on through the wintertime, recording all this stuff, documenting my progress, and hopefully come springtime I'm in super good shape. So I'll try to make a video about once a week. We'll see how it goes. I told myself I wanted to start making videos when winter began, and I just was looking at some thing on the internet today, and it was like, winter technically starts tomorrow, and I was like, oh shit, I haven't made any videos. So this is a video from a couple weeks ago. Let's just check this out. I already recorded another one since then, and tomorrow I want to go try riding out in the snow, because never really done that before, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, let's check this ride out, and then in a couple days maybe I'll post another video. $38. Okay, that's cold. I've only ridden in this cold temperatures just like, I don't know, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, a handful of times. I'm gonna suit up, and we're just gonna head out and just go for it. See how it goes. I gotta say, one of the most annoying things about riding in the cold is like a runny nose. Just continuously, you know? Made it to the top. Remember that I have clip-in shoes. Don't try to step off the bike without remembering that. Well, we're at 1.5 miles. Rotate. There we are. GoPro, stop recording. I love that feature. That's a good feature. I guess I've had that since my old GoPro. I never used it on the old one because I don't know. I'm an idiot. Pretty nice out. Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna try to do a long ride today, though. I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of randomly check in, see how I'm handling the cold with all this basic attire. I mean, this is my thermals from when I used to go snowboarding when I was like 16. They're the same old ones. They last forever. We'll see. As I said, I don't got the attire for that. I'd get soaked, and I don't want that. I forgot my rear fender on the mountain bike. I got the front one there, right there. but there's supposed to be one back there that I have. Would have been great to have today because it's a little mucky out in spots. All right, let's get some Taylor Swift going. I'm pulling up to do my first water break. I meant to do it at the last stop, but I forgot, I guess. My hands are definitely getting really cold. They're kind of the first thing I'm maybe having issues with. They're fine right now. I know that on either the next lap or so, the fingertips are it gets unbearable. Really difficult to like pull the brakes, and I don't know. I like to be able to pull the brakes. That's important. So maybe a good pair of gloves could be a good first thing to invest in, just so that I could at least ride comfortably on the colder days that are coming up. Temperatures in the 30s can be pretty normal around here through winter time. 20s are pretty rare. I don't know, I'd probably just skip those days as though it was like a hard rain day. And right now, the top of my head feels like I'm getting freaking brain freeze from the wind blowing through there. Though my head is freezing and I feel like I just chugged a freaking Slurpee, I'll be all right. I'm not going to record too many uphill parts, but I think I'll leave this one on there just because it's going to be kind of interesting. All right, so I'm already on the easiest gear. It's not going to get any easier than this. Legs feel good. I want to mention right now on like the hardest part of the hill, this fanny pack is fucking awesome. All right. Almost up. Front tire keeps trying to come off. You know when you push yourself to the point where you're like, oh, don't pass out. That's what that was. All right, my hands are absolutely freezing. The sun is heading down. It's gonna get a lot colder than it already was. So, options are limited. I think I'm going to attempt a second loop. All right. Burr. I'm very cold. Yeah, get this flashlight charging. It's the only light I got to, which is kind of an issue. Yeah, we're just gonna warm up for a minute. Let's see what we're at. We are at 11.63 miles. I'm gonna swap them out. I'm gonna swap out my regular gloves because my hands are freezing. We're gonna try some snowboarding gloves. All right, let's see if I can put my hood on. That would cover my ears a little bit. So this will keep my ears warm. The snowboarding gloves will keep my hands warm. I'm gonna reload my water. I'm gonna heat up the car a little more. And then I was just gonna try one more. I'll swap out the battery on the GoPro, so. Oh, there's a little piece of mud on the screen. Oh. It's gonna get a little colder. This is gonna be pretty miserable. I think I'm at 11.5 miles right now. And if I do the second loop, that would be, you know, we can get over 20, which would be, I'd be happy with that. All right, here we go. Gonna attempt a second ride. Got the snowboarding gloves. Oh, so dark. Yeah, I guess I can only kind of do this with my hands. I can't really grip anything. Snowboarding gloves. My hands are very nice and toasty and warm, and they're so soft on the inside. We made it again to the top. Let's try to zoom in on that. Cool. Pretty chilly out. Hands feel good, and I'm not too worried because, like as I said, the snowboarding gloves are really doing it for now. They're gonna be a great placeholder until I can get something more meant for the job. It's getting pretty dark. That's unfortunate. It's gonna get super dark when I get into the forest. That'll be like pretty much pitch black. You can kind of see that's kind of what happens in there, just darkness. So yeah, okay, we'll be all right. My probably biggest concern at this point is just my flashlight. Didn't charge it after my last ride, and the ride before that, I don't think I necessarily charged it back to 100%, and I don't know where it's at. It could get real dark out here at some point. So, man, hands get freezing cold when they're not in gloves, though. It is definitely really cold out right now. I think it's probably down to 36 right now. So, better hop to it. Also, I kind of want to go home and have dinner, so... Well, it's only 5 o'clock. I thought it was 5:30 earlier. We're good. All right. Getting dark. Here we go. Let's get this going. I can't see anything. There we go. All right. Putting the light on the bike. There we go. Fun fact: blue light means that we have battery left. If this light turns red, I should be getting home as fast as possible, because you only get a little bit of low power mode. We can actually get quite a bit of light. I would happily put it on high right now if I knew that the battery was fully charged. I would have no concerns with that. But since I don't know where the battery's at, we're gonna just leave it off for as long as possible and save that for when we really need it. I think I just heard something in the tall grass there, but hopefully that was nothing. We'll turn the light on for a minute, because that was creepy. Probably just a bunny. Or a cougar that's really hungry because it's winter and he's cold. Hard to press the button with the cold winter gloves on. Oh, come on, that has to be it. No? Alright. I'll stop and take off my gloves. Okay. Pretty dark. Ooh. Quite cold. Yeah, I don't have a backup light, which is that's the only thing that was letting me question whether or not I should go out on this second lap. But I do have my phone and a bunch of zip ties, and I've done that before, so that's always a possibility. Not an ideal one, but a possible one. Looks pretty creepy heading into the dark forest with a flashlight that's about to die. The thing I hate most about being out in the woods by myself is all those random scary ass thoughts. Just saw like a slightly taller tree over there. I think you can probably see it right over there. And I pictured that being just a tall, slender figure standing there staring at me and then sprinting towards me. Yeah. Whoa, it's pretty dark now. It is very cold. Bike is doing good. Leaving the light on is a little, keep anything scary away while I'm stopping to pee. It's really cold out. My feet are pretty cold. I have to try to just chug this water and get back going, because once that light runs out, we're fucked. I really just don't know how much juice it has left. Yeah, I'd say my feet are super cold, and that's about it. I think we'll be all right. We're just gonna hop back on the bike and go for it. Let's see what happens. All right, I should probably turn the light down a little bit. Never a good idea to have your light on full power until you're on your way back to the car. Ooh, that's dark. Jesus. With the wind chill, that 35 degrees or 34, whatever we're at now, feels really cold. I'm just waiting for the day when I
see the alien from the movie Science walk across the trail, and then I get to see how fast my mountain bike can go. Thought I saw something up ahead. I'm gonna give it a little light while we do pass through that. Looks like a little flicker of some eyeballs. This was nothing. Tonight, I'm making fish tacos, and I've only had a couple scrambled eggs and some toast for breakfast, so pretty much. Oh, I can show you a picture. Oh, let me show you a picture. Yeah, look at that. That's what I am going to have when I finally get home. That's my motivation. I'm going fish tacos. Energy's running super low right now. I definitely didn't eat enough for this chaosness. I'm like panting pretty hard, but I don't want to pant too hard. That means all the alpha predators out here hunting to hear some weak meal. Gotta sound like a formidable foe. Come on, flashlight. Don't die on me. I'm so dead. A little too far today. That was too much. Ooh. I did it. That's probably loud. My feet are freezing right now. They are so cold. I think they were colder than I thought because now they're starting to warm up and they just hurt. Ooh. It was 35 degrees out is the final temperature I read. For chilly. But did 22.5 miles. That's pretty sweet. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to muscle out that last lap out there. That was super cold. And then we'll try this again when it's colder. I got that dry cough from being out cycling. All right. 34 degrees. That's super cold. Too cold for mountain biking, in my opinion. But, it'll probably be colder on the next ride we do because it's going to be snow in the forecast. All right, I want to go make fish tacos now. That's my thing. That's going to happen.